Probably ashing big blunts in the middle of the ocean. Nigga try to slow this down, but we got too much motion. Play the game, how it go. Scope for scope, both for both.
Hey man, say man, it is your brother, none other than Brother Shaw, baby, and we are back with another episode. And this episode is gonna be like no other. Check it out. In this one, we talking about the health, the wellness, but we really just having a conversation, and we want y'all to be a part of that. All right, so join Black Dollars on Instagram and on Facebook. Make sure you join the Black Dollars Facebook group. And you know you gotta be a member to join, you know what I'm saying? But join the conversation, be a part of this. Look, it's going down in Dallas, in the city of Dallas. The city of Dallas is a very popping and bustling city. It's looking like the new New York or the new LA or something, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is moving here, even not just from these places, but from all around the world every day, you know, and we're digging that. I'm digging that. And a lot of transplants come to my store. They come from cities where health and wellness is already a part of the culture, and they already have that embedded in their psyche. It seems in my city like we really have to convince people, but that's okay. It's okay that we might have to persuade the people and make the health look cool, because we gonna do that. But we just gonna say that we appreciate the new energy, the new atmosphere that the transplants are bringing to Dallas. I believe we all need to work together for the betterment of us wherever you come from. You know what I'm saying? That's why I created Black Dallas, a platform, a space that's just for us. So recognize, man, I appreciate y'all being here. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the episode. Let's get to the show. Let's get to it. We're going to talk about health and wellness on this podcast all the time, because I think as Black people, our culture, we have to take that back. It used to be our practice to go to the bush, go to the forest, the jungle, or the backyard, or the garden. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all parents or grandparents did. And get our medicine, pick our medicine, have a level of intimacy with the ground, with the environment, with nature, with plants, you know what I'm saying? And how we relate ourselves to those in our body, you know what I'm saying? How we relate ourselves to nature. Long story short, man, the plants have a relationship. We got to get that relationship back instead of giving it to Bayer like we, relinquish a lot of our major responsibilities to governments and to corporations, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about it on this podcast. Ladies, listen up. Listen up, listen up. We want to tell y'all about a very particular herb, okay? This herb did not come to play games with none of y'all. None of you. Listen, do you have that maca root in your arsenal? If you don't, listen, sister, you need to have, or you're going to want to have the extra additional benefits of energy. I know you be tired all the time. You be working so hard all day. I know you need a little energy boost. That's why I'm trying to put you on that maca. You know, just that overall sensation. It's an adaptogenic herb. Adaptogenic herbs help you just deal with the daily stress. So I'm telling you, when you take this, you're going to feel a certain way. All right. Do you have an issue like putting out, like you don't be feeling it sometimes? Shit. You take that maca, baby. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it have a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, ready, on fire, ready to go, hot and ready. You know what I'm saying? Like Little Caesars. You know what I'm saying? Like you a Little Caesars pizza around here. You know what I'm saying? Maca root, you know, but really, you know, beyond that, it is a herb that really helps you manage stress. It helps you with your hormone levels, you know, just a lot of antioxidants. Antioxidants, anytime you hear that, that means these herbs are going to help you stay young. Okay, it's gonna help you still your skin stay right. You know what I'm saying? It's anti-aging. So really, hone in on maca root, ladies. That's important, okay? I know a place where you can get it, though. If you don't know where to get it or just want to trust it, stamped, verified source that's been in the game before it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Holla at the Alkaline Hour. These are some more products on the table. I tried to leave the trap tea. I tried to leave some trap tea there for y'all, but it was so good. I kept drinking it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but this tea is made with roots and flowers. Some of them same roots and flowers Grand used to get back in the day when we had this relationship, when we knew about that burdock root, when we knew about that lavender and that rose petal. You know what I'm saying? Such as what's in trap tea. So this is a tea that's really going to help with your blood pressure. It's going to help with skin beautification, heart health, overall vitality, as well as gut health, iron, skin, blood for purification. I'm trying to tell you something, family. This goes for the sisters and the brothers. This is CMOS. I'll tell y'all about that in a second. I just want to make sure that the fellas is still tuning in with me. Fellas, are y'all still here? Let me know, huh? Let me know with the avocado in the comment section. But look, here's a herb that y'all really gotta start taking. I'll be seeing this herb sit on the shelf way too much, and it's a beautiful thing to see all these herbs go. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it just helps makes me realize that I have to do more education. So fellas, listen up. This is one for the men's group. This is one for the group chat. Hawthorn berry. Did you know that over half the population of black males in America age 20 and up are dealing with hypertension or high blood pressure? Woo! If that don't speak to you, you know what I'm saying, man? It does speak to you. You know somebody, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know somebody, if you don't know you just might not know what they're going through. You see what I'm saying? But you know somebody dealing with high blood pressure. This is the number one killer of people, not only in America, but worldwide. Heart disease, okay? So understand this is extremely important. And hawthorn berry is a herb specifically to help with this specific issue. Or just cardiovascular health in general, overall. You know what I'm saying? This is heart medicine. Real heart medicine, heart food, heart nutrients. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to tap in with that hawthorn berry. And don't get it twisted, fellas. Brothers, don't get it twisted. That's not where the benefits stop. The benefits don't stop there, brother. The benefits continue, because they help with your digestive health. You know what I'm saying? They help with digestion. They help with cholesterol management, bro. You know what I'm saying? They help with antioxidants. They gonna help y'all stay young too. You know what I'm saying? And help you still live your best life. You know what I'm saying? In your 50s and beyond. You know what I'm saying? So, and also understand, man, a lot of males are dying, or a lot of us are dying faster and quicker, or younger, at younger ages, due to this very specific issue. And hawthorn berry is something that can really help you. It can really change lives and save lives, you know what I'm saying, and keep dreams here and keep, fathers and families and households, you know what I'm saying? It can really, keep you there, with your wife, you know what I'm saying, and your loved ones, you know what I'm saying? It can really, keep families together, you know what I'm saying? So I really want y'all to take this serious and really, consider coming to the Alkaline Hour and getting some hawthorn berry. Stop letting that sit on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? I know dandelion root is good for the blood pressure. I know y'all know about that soursop for the blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I know that you know herbs like ashwagandha and damiana and just other herbs can help with your blood pressure, such as sea moss. I know. But hawthorn berry is one that you need to put in your arsenal. Use it as a tea. Take it 2 to 3 times a day, 3 throughout the day, one time, just be consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing with this. With this lifestyle, you want to keep the nutrients and the constituents, the chemical compounds, the beneficial, chemical compounds. You want to keep them bioavailable all the time, or in your body. So do it regularly. This is something that you really want to take continuously, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You could take it in powder form, tea form, capsule form, but definitely get it. And even for the sisters, man, put the fellas in your life on that. You know what I'm saying? But sea moss is another product that's really good, not only for blood pressure, but this is a hidden gem. This is like liquid gold in terms of its nutritional value. You know what I'm saying? It's nutritional currency. You see what I'm saying? This right here is like a nutritional commodity or something, in terms of how many minerals it has, and then with how little that you need, how much it comes with so much, but you only need a little tablespoon. Wow, who knew? Only 1 or 2 tablespoons a day to keep them heebie-jeebies away. I'm just saying. Sea moss, 90% of your nutrients and minerals that your body needs every day. When you take it, you feel it. Energy, gut management, digestion. You know what I'm saying? Get your digestion right. Can even help that thing, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Can even help in that room. You know what I'm saying? Immune system, keep your immunity right. Help you from getting sick all the time. You can also cook with this. You can put it in on your, you can put it in your hair, make facial masks with it. You can get real versatile with that. And I always say, man, if you don't want to put it in your mouth or put it in your body, why you put it in on your skin then? If you don't want to put it in your mouth or put it in your body, why you putting it on your skin? Because it's gonna end up in the same place anyway. It's gonna end up in the same place anyway. So I know it might seem weird and seem different, but a lot of these like natural products, is way more beneficial than that Dove, than that. These products that we think are natural, the baby oils, the baby lotions, the bath products, the skincare products, the hair products, you know what I'm saying? All of that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The beauty products, we gonna speak on all of that. Even the fabric in which we wear clothes in, you know what I'm saying? We really gotta reshape our mind as a culture, really be intentional on what we finance, you know what I'm saying? What we pay attention to, what we finance and put our money into. You know what I'm saying? Why are we continuing to finance companies that are invested in the demise of our people? Why are we invested in companies and corporations who are not invested in our longevity? So if we invested in companies that we know is going to give us diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, cancer, you know what I'm saying? Why are we continuing to patronize and finance these companies and keeping that as our culture? We got to address things, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to speak on stuff like that later. That's just a conversation I want y'all to talk about. I want y'all to holler at us in the comment section. I want y'all to share this in a group chat, you know what I'm saying? Speak about this in your family, in your home, at your school, you know what I'm saying? Talk about it. We got to address this as a culture. This is Black Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm Brother Shaw. But look, can I talk to y'all about something else? We done addressed their health. We done addressed, how we gonna spend our money in our community. But, but we really got to hone in on these bad products, man. We got to hone in on these bad products, man. I'm just saying we got to hone in on it. We got to speak about it. We got to address and have these uncomfortable conversations together. So y'all with me? Can we do that? Huh? Can we do that? Awesome. I already threw the question out there. Why are we investing in companies that we know are going to give us cancer and health issues down the line? If you have non-stick cooking ware, Non-stick cookware, especially the ones that say Tefal, Tfal, Tfos, T whatever, Tfast. You know, if it has that on it, or the paint or the lining on the if the lining in the pan scrapes off, you know, you don't want that. That is sending thousands, if not billions and millions of chemicals in your body in every bite that you take. Those are microscopic chemicals, you know what I'm saying, that you're consuming, and it's known to cause birth defects, and the list is so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Neurological damage of your endocrine system. Woo! Hey, you can't play about that endocrine system. You know what I'm saying? You can't play about your endocrine system. That is a very important system. I'm talking about that hypothalamus, huh? That thyroid, huh? That pancreas, brother. Listen. You cannot play about your pituitary gland. You see what I'm saying to you? Don't play about your body like that. You know what I'm saying? These are two important systems for y'all to be messing around with, and we're investing in non-stick and cooking where we still eating that in 2025. Let's leave that in 2025, okay? 2026, going into this year and beyond, we can't be playing them kind of games. So get rid of them pots. Let's go to cast iron skillets. All right, let's get back to that. Let's do stainless steel or something. You know what I'm saying? At least stainless steel. And you can't even really play with aluminum like that. Y'all be saying, oh, cooking with aluminum ain't bad. I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear it. You feel me? When you cook certain foods that are acidic, you know, that aluminum, it can leach. You know what I'm saying? And cooking stuff at certain temperatures, that's important. You feel me? You don't want to be consuming stuff that you don't need. So let's go back to the basics. If you really want to get real, you can go back to cooking on a rock. But, you know, that's too deep. But, yeah, so we just need to really be conscious, you know what I'm saying, of what we really, you know, eating on, you know what I'm saying? But now, for real, though, actually, you know, you going out there in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying, or some of these third world countries, they cooking on rock, or, you know, cooking on, I'm not saying, you know, everybody cooking on rocks, but they can. It depending on how you stomp down. Y'all be seeing me, I'll be out there in the bush, you know what I'm saying, out there really, you know, thugging, you know what I'm saying, wherever in the country I am in the world, you know what I'm saying, I'll be out there, and, you know, there are other healthier ways to eat. If we gonna speak about it, we could go back to no butane, no gas. You know what I'm saying? Them rosters, a lot of them real rosters, them stomp down rosters out there in Jamaica, they don't use gas. They don't use gas. They burning the wood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, anyways, you know, I ain't trying to take y'all too deep, but really, you know, at least that cast iron skillet, you know, that cast iron even contribute more iron into your diet. You see? So, you know, a lot of people that are anemic, you know, or iron deficient, cooking with cast iron opposed to a non-stick cooking ware be beneficial to you. But do you know where also non-stick cooking ware is? Yeah, you guessed it, in the air fryer. So that's when I found that out, I threw my air fryer out and I got to business, man. You know what I'm saying? Went back to that cast iron, trying to stop being convenient, really being intentional and investing time and space in my life about how I'm gonna feed myself, the nutrients in my body, how I'm gonna nourish myself. There we go. Be intentional about how I nourish myself. Invest time into that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we gonna live. Don't rush that. That's the most important thing that you can be doing, is nourishing yourself. And you want to rush that? You want that fast? You want to rush the process of feeding your body? That's crazy. Sitting in that fast food line, and then you know the conundrum, the oxymoron about fast food. Bitch, that shit ain't fast. That shit is not fast. That is a long process. You gotta sit in that line and wait and deal with rude customer service, depending on where you at. But them lines be long as hell. That shit don't be fast. And then, anyways, I'm not finna go too deep with y'all, but I'm just saying though, you know what I'm saying? Definitely invest time in nourishing yourself. Don't skip that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to cooking. Let's go back to making stuff from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Get away from the box. Get away from the nonstick cookware. All right? Please. That's a bad product for our bad product segment. You dig? So, let's talk about it. Black news in Dallas. Woo! Black news in Dallas. Hey, let's talk about it. I'm just saying, we need black spaces. How many black spaces do you know? Spaces just for us in Dallas. I'll wait. I'll wait. Drop as many as y'all can in the comment section. I'm gonna wait on y'all. Exactly. We don't have too many spaces. There are spaces for us, but I think for the most part, Black Dallas is one of the only spaces in Dallas that's just for us. And I appreciate y'all being a part of us or a part of this, you know what I'm saying? In the group experience is so dope. There were so many conversations, so many dope events taking place, so many dope businesses, business owners, and it's just a real dope community. So I really implore y'all to join a group, but you gotta be a member. You gotta be a member to join a group. So if you not a member, just stay where you at, Jack. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap with you. Don't even waste your time, Jack. You know what I'm saying? But Black Dallas is really a space for us to grow, you know, to be us and not really have to be influenced or even consider anybody else's feelings, or you know, with their input. Consider anybody else's input. We can freely think, freely conversate, freely speak without anybody else's input. You know what I'm saying? Within reason. You know, we posting this on a online platform. You know, but the group is really like an exclusive space. You know what I'm saying? So I really implore y'all to do that. Join the group. Join Black Dallas on Instagram and Facebook, and be a part of the conversation. Let your voice be heard. What you got to say? I know you got something to say. I know you want to or have input on how you would like, you know, black culture in Dallas and beyond to look or feel. So why not say that? We got a space for you right there. Black Dallas. And this is what it is, you know, and I really want y'all to email us, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no emails yet. blackdallas214@gmail. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about, what you want to hear on the next episode. What do you want Big Brother Show to speak on? You know what I'm saying? We need to hear that. You know, we need spaces. I believe it is really my goal to create spaces exclusively for us, and it not just being a Facebook group, a online platform. This is actually a ecosystem. This is something that is a reality. We have physical spaces. You know, we want to conduct businesses, other businesses with Black Dallas. You know, we want to circulate the Black dollar right here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to be a part of that. You know, together I think we can do many things, and we would have way more black spaces that we could list and put in the comment section. You know, when somebody asks what black spaces do you have in Dallas, we could say this, that, and third. And I really believe, man, in my heart, it is my belief. You can't tell me anything else. I will not accept it, that we as black people right here, Cedar Hill, DeSoto, Oak Cliff, Pleasant Grove, North Dallas, Plano, Frisco, niggas in Midlothian, African Americans in Seagoville, colored people in Forney, Heartland, whatever you wanna go by. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna be a Christian, a Muslim, if you wanna be a Greek, if you wanna be this or that, you know what I'm saying? We still black, but it is my belief all over the city, we could have our own ecosystem. We can have our own political power structure. We could have our voice made and heard. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely increase the value of our voice right here. And I want y'all to do that together with us on the Black Dallas Podcast. Email us, send us some questions. Let's talk about it. Join the group, man. Appreciate y'all listening to the show today. Hope y'all took something of value, though. You know what I'm saying? I know I'll be rambling. I'll be going off. But I'm really passionate about the stuff I'll be talking about. I really believe in this. As y'all know, man, as y'all know, I really believe in this. I erected my store in the heart of Oak Cliff, right there in Glendale, right down the street from South Oak Cliff High School, bro. I'm talking about right there, right down the corner from Big T, man. You know what I'm saying? From the hood Walmart, right? From the hood Walmart, right there on Sharp Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Look. Y'all know it ain't no question about me. Y'all know where my heart is, man. I did that before I opened the store in Plano and in a warehouse in Arlington. You see what I'm saying? Like, I knew where my heart was and where my heart is. Y'all know where my heart is, man. Standing up for the people, really stomping down in the streets, putting boot to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Big Brother Show is really about the people. You know what I'm saying? I live what I talk about. So, I appreciate y'all understanding my passion, being a part of my journey and this experience. But holla at me, man. Once again, join the group, Black Dallas on Facebook. Black Dallas on Facebook. Black Dallas on Instagram. Join the conversation. It's Brother Show, man. I love y'all. You dig?